Rolling Solo. My name is Adam Smith. This video is all about an update to you guys because I am a horrible person and I did not do a vlog or any video log within the last 3 weeks. So I'm behind on those. I do apologize. I've been crazy busy with the amount of games and stuff like that I'm trying to learn at the same time and film at the same time. So it's been a really busy period the last couple of weeks, and of course leading up to Christmas it gets even crazier. I do have a small infant, just hit 6 months old, so there's a lot of that behind the scenes as well, but it's been an absolute blast. Really this video is all about me just talking about the past year. Now we're not going to get into statistics or talk about how things have grown, but just in general I can tell you right now my mind is blown with the support from the community, how you guys have really rallied behind the channel and enjoyed it enough to continue to keep coming back and watching content. I really appreciate it because really when I first started this, my entry into solo gaming started with Mage Knight, and I know it's kind of funny to mention that because right now I think even with the top 100 solo games that got released recently, Mage Knight is the center of controversy, I will say, but kind of in a funny way because some people think it is #1, other people think it's no longer #1 or it's slipping. But I can tell you right now, Mage Knight is the single game that got me into solo gaming, and it still would be one of my top 3, I would say, that I would recommend an individual play to see whether or not solo gaming's for them, because I think it just has absolutely amazing mechanics built into it, and the solo dummy player that's built into it is so well done that you can't, it's actually better than a large majority of the solo games that I'm actually playing even right now. So the thing is, the worst part about it is its rulebook. Not that the rulebook is bad, but essentially it's long and there's lots of intricate rules. It's craziness. So, and if you played Mage Knight before, you know this already. It's not a small game. So luckily at the time, Ricky Royal had actually created some fantastic walkthrough and playthrough of that game, which really helped me to not only watch that, but then also take the rulebook, put them together, and it really clicked. And at that point I started playing solo more often, and then that bridged off to, I don't know if you guys can see it, but above me here I've got Lord of the Rings, the card game. It's kind of on the upper shelf, may not be in the shot, but essentially I got sucked into that. I started playing that like an obscene amount. Really enjoyed it, and it was a fantastic solo game, and I still enjoy it, although it's kind of toned down a little bit in the last little while. But that's really where it started, and as I was playing through Lord of the Rings, I just thought, you know what, this would be really cool to actually start filming these and start asking other people what to do while playing them. And also I just got this drive to say, you know what, the industry is so focused on board games that encompass multiple players at the table and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that, because really board gaming is all about having a community of people around a table playing a game. That's the whole idea. It's getting you away from screens and technology and that kind of thing. Although apps and stuff like that are fantastic, I still enjoy the integration there. But really at the end of the day, the tactile feel of a board game is really what the industry is going for with board games. And so it typically is a table full of people that are playing one game. Well, I wanted to kind of shed light on the fact that playing a game solo isn't abnormal, because there are a lot of people before me who've already started channels and have done solo gaming and stuff like that. So they were kind of some of my inspirations into getting into this. But one of the major things for me was I wasn't seeing what I wanted to see, essentially. So when I looked around at the different playthroughs and stuff like that, I didn't find like they were showing the game in its raw and unedited version. So for instance, if you have a brand new game, let's say Gloomhaven for instance, when it was set to the table, the playthroughs that I saw were heavily edited and heavily chopped up. So if you watch them, it's perfection, like it's really well done and laid out. But the biggest problem is you're not understanding the length of time to actually play a game. You're not understanding the hiccups that will come along the way. You're missing out on the learning that comes along with it, and it all just seems like it's quick and easy. Well, what I wanted to do is actually put a game down the table, show you from start to finish how actually complex or not it really is. So you can actually look at it and say, wow, this game has, you know, it makes sense, the core of it makes sense, but there's all these intricate rules that happen along the way, and you know, even I got some of them wrong. This is what you need to learn, this is what you need to focus on and clarify as you go through the rules. So that was really my goal with my playthroughs, was to A, not edit them, I want them to be literally, and I do this with all my videos for playthroughs, is that they start and they stop. They run about 20 to 30 minutes. And the only thing I will do in there when I cut is just to set up a board, essentially, if I want to save some time. But other than that, it's a straight cut through of the entire thing without any stoppage whatsoever, because I want you guys to experience what it's actually like to play the game in real time. However, my playthroughs obviously add a little bit of time because I'm talking through it. I'm giving you a little bit of what's going on in my head strategy-wise. But really the goal is to show you essentially how the game's played and how exactly long it's going to take you to essentially get through certain portions of it, so you can get a good idea as to whether you go, yeah, this is something I actually want to play. So I hope over the past 10 months or so you guys have been entertained. I hope you guys have enjoyed what you've seen and you want to see more. And I'm really hoping 2018 is going to be kind of a crazy year, because so far we have really grown extremely fast in the first 10 months, and it's kind of a little bit mind-blowing, but I'm just kind of going with it because from what I can tell right now is that you guys are enjoying it, and the feedback I'm getting is fantastic. So this video is just to kind of say thank you for your support throughout the year. You guys have been awesome. I've got a whole bunch of games here behind me that, you know, some of these games we've already covered, some of them we're going to cover. And there's all kinds of new releases coming in 2018 that we're going to get into. So it'll be a ton of fun. I hope you'll join us on the journey. And then besides all that talk, I also want to wish absolutely everybody on the channel an amazing Christmas. I hope your holidays are fantastic, whether you're with friends, whether you're with family, or if you're truly rolling solo and you're all alone on Christmas. I still wish you the best, and I hope that you get some quality gaming time in. And hopefully my videos, if you are rolling completely solo at Christmas, will help you feel like you're part of a bigger community. So I want to thank everybody for watching and the support throughout 2017, and I'm really looking forward to 2018 and what's going to happen. Thank you again for your support, and I look forward to next year. As always, keep on rolling solo.